Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome to my channel. If you are new, welcome. If you are coming back, welcome back. I'm so glad to have you. My name is Cassie, and on this channel, we talk all things of healing, self-love, and self-care, and of course, becoming your dream woman. Today, we are going to talk about something powerful, something that every woman who is healing, evolving, and stepping into her higher self eventually faces. And that is how to be a high value woman in a world where being different actually makes you feel like a total outcast. So if you ever felt misunderstood, too much, too soft, too emotional, too spiritual, too awakened, or just simply too different, yeah, this message is for you. Because the truth is, the world doesn't reject you because you're wrong. It rejects you because you are rare. So let's dive in. The first thing that we are going to talk about is understanding what actually the high value woman actually really means. Before we talk about how to embody it, let's define it. A high value woman is not all about money. It's not about looks. It's not about status. It's not about even being better than anyone else. A high value woman is valuable because she values herself. She respects her energy, she heals her wounds, she knows what she brings to the table, and she chooses herself even when the world doesn't. And that energy, it triggers the unhealed, it exposes the fake, and it contradicts low vibrational, chaotic environments. That's why being different feels like an outcast, but being different is actually your superpower. Number two is staying loyal to your truth. One of the highest expressions of feminine power is self-loyalty. Most people change themselves to fit in. A high value woman stays rooted in who she actually is, even if it makes her stand out. Because the moment you betray yourself just to get along is when you lose the magic that makes you unforgettable. So instead of hiding your truth, honor it, protect it, speak it, and live by it. Your truth is not supposed to make sense to everyone. It's supposed to align you with the right people. So this is very important for you to stand by your truth and not fall into pressure on your beliefs or really anything, right? And then also number three is let's upgrade our self-talk. Your inner world creates your outer world. Most women talk to themselves in ways that they would never talk to someone that they love. We are our biggest critics half the time, but it's holding us back. So a high value woman speaks to herself with intention. I am becoming her. My life is expanding. I deserve the best. My voice matters. I'm allowed to grow. Everything is always working out for me. When you elevate your inner dialogue, you elevate your identity. And your identity shapes your entire life. This is the foundation of your self-worth. And then number four is having elegant boundaries without any apology. So let's talk about boundaries. A high value woman doesn't yell, force, or fight for respect. She simply chooses not to engage with anything that lowers her vibration. You don't need to justify your no. You don't need to give explanations for protecting your peace. And you don't need people to understand your boundaries for them to be valid. Your standards are your self-respect in action. And yes, some people will call you difficult or distant, and you stop being easy for them to manipulate you. But that's just their wound and not your truth. So don't allow that to dictate on how you show up for yourself. Number five is caring for your body and your nervous system. So being a high value woman isn't just about your mindset. It's also about the body you live in. The world is overstimulated, exhausted, and absolutely burned out, which means the woman who is regulated, rested, grounded, and tuned in becomes magnetic. Her walks, stretching, water, morning routines, breathing, journaling, healing work, sleep, yes, all of that affects your nervous system, and your nervous system is your feminine foundation. The more calm you become inside, the more powerful you appear on the outside. People will feel the difference in just your presence alone. Energy doesn't lie. And number 6 is self-validation over external approval. A high-value woman doesn't chase applause. She doesn't need permission, and she certainly doesn't depend on others' opinions to feel worthy. She acknowledges her own growth even when it's silent. She claps for herself even when no one is watching, because she knows the truth. What you validate in yourself, you attract more of. What you seek from others, you end up controlled by. So when the world doesn't clap for you, clap for yourself. That's a high value woman. Number 7 is your biggest flex, which is emotional maturity. In a world where many react without even thinking, a high value woman regulates before responding. She pauses, she breathes, she chooses, and she leads herself. Emotional maturity brings peace, peace brings clarity, and clarity brings power. This is how you become consistent, trustworthy, and grounded within yourself and also to others. Number 8 is stay soft in this hard world. One of the most misunderstood high value traits is softness. We are taught that being soft is weak, being caring is naive, being sensitive is a flaw. But softness is a strength wrapped in grace. It's about being open-hearted in a world full of closed-off people. It's having compassion without losing your boundaries. It's loving deeply without losing yourself. The world hardens people, but the high-value woman stays tender because softness is actually her superpower. Number 9 is honor your standards without apologizing. Your standards are not too much. Your standards are not unrealistic. Your expectations are not a burden. The right person, the right environment, the right opportunities, oh yes, they will rise to meet you. High value woman doesn't shrink her standards. She simply stops entertaining those who can't meet them. So when you stop apologizing for what you require, you actually start attracting what you truly deserve. Number 10 is keep creating your dream life. Yes, finally. A high value woman is a creator. She moves with intention. She invests in herself. She grows even in silence. She creates opportunities instead of waiting for them. She heals her inner child while building her future self. She doesn't wait to be chosen. She chooses herself first. And when you do all of this consistently, your life begins to mirror back the woman who you are becoming. If you ever felt like an outcast before just because you are different, let this be your reminder. You weren't meant to fit in. You were actually meant to stand out. Being a high value woman is not about perfection. It's about being aligned, grounded, self-honoring, and deeply authentic. If this message resonated with you, please be sure to like, subscribe, and share this with another woman who needs to be reminded of this message today. And remember, your difference is your value. Don't dim it and embody it, baby. Okay? I love you, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.